Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. From today, in your family channel, we are going to start parts of speech. The basics of English grammar. स्टार्ट करने से पहले मैं तमाम पेरेंट्स से और स्पेशली टीचर्स से रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि दिस इज़ प्योरली फॉर इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल्स. उर्दू मीडियम स्कूल्स दे कैन ऑल्सो यूज बिकॉज नाउ डेज उर्दू मीडियम स्कूल भी इंग्लिश पे बहुत कंसंट्रेट करते हैं. हमारा मेन प्रॉब्लम ये है 9th-10th में हमारे एक मजबूरी बनती है कि उन्हें हमें ट्रांसलेशन के साथ लेकर चलना पड़ता है बिकॉज उनके क्वेश्चंस होते हैं कि ट्रांसलेट इनटू इंग्लिश एंड उर्दू. उनका एक अलग मेथडोलॉजी है. बट आई एम स्पीकिंग क्लास 4 इवन क्लास 3 अपवर्ड्स. हम स्कूल्स में पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच एक अरसे में पढ़ाया करते थे. व्हेन यू वांट टू लर्न बेसिक्स ऑफ इंग्लिश ग्रामर देन यू हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच. हम बहुत जल्दी में ये सारे पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच देखेंगे एंड आफ्टर दैट हम टेंसेस पे आएंगे. हम टेंसेस के साथ एक्टिव, पैसिव, डायरेक्ट, इनडायरेक्ट, कंपाउंड एंड सिंपल सेंटेंसेस, तो तमाम ये चीज़ें हमने कवर करनी है. आज से हम इंग्लिश ग्रामर के लेक्चर्स स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं और फॉर दैट वी विल गो विद बेसिक्स. तो पेरेंट्स और टीचर्स से मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा, स्पेशली वो टीचर्स जो प्राइमरी लेवल को पढ़ा रही हैं मैट्रिक तक और इवन फर्स्ट ईयर सेकेंड ईयर, दे कैन ऑल्सो गेट हेल्प फ्रॉम दिस. और ख़ास करके पेरेंट्स जो आजकल बच्चों को घर पे रखा हुआ है वो ये वीडियो ज़रूर शेयर करें और बच्चों को बिठा के ये वीडियो कम्प्लीटली दिखाएं. इससे बच्चों के बेसिक्स होंगे. हमारे बच्चे को ये तो पता है कि व्हाट इज़ अ नाउन, लेकिन हमारे बच्चे को उसकी टाइप्स नहीं मालूम. हमारे बच्चे को ये नहीं मालूम हाउ टू क्रिएट अ सेंटेंस विद नाउन, हाउ टू पिक नाउन फ्रॉम अ सेंटेंस. तो जब तक ये सारी चीज़ें क्लियर नहीं होंगी तो प्लीज़ रिमेंबर, एक मरतबा मैं लेक्चर दे रहा था एंड वन ऑफ माई टीचर सेड, सर बच्चा डजंट अंडरस्टैंड इंग्लिश, आप उर्दू. तो इफ आई एम टीचिंग इंग्लिश इन उर्दू then what is the use of teaching English to English medium school children? English medium school के बच्चों को अगर English भी उर्दू में पढ़ाई जाएगी then what is the use? उर्दू मीडियम schools ये आजकल ये काम कर रहे हैं कि they totally speak and teach in English during English period. तो please follow this thing और please अपने बच्चे के साथ घर पे छोटे sentences यूज करें. छोटे sentences, small sentences, उसके लिए कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है. इफ यू वांट योर चाइल्ड टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश देन पेरेंट्स, डियर पेरेंट्स, यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन दैट. आपको ये छोटी छोटी चीजें करनी है. और मैं आपको एक अच्छी एग्जांपल दूं. कराची में मेजॉरिटी, जब व्हेन आई वाज इन कराची, मेजॉरिटी ऑफ पेरेंट्स, मदर्स, वो मेरे पास आया करती थी, सर हमें कुछ टिप्स दीजिए ना कि हम बच्चे के साथ घर पे क्या क्या इंग्लिश बोलें. तो मैं उनसे कहता था कम से कम एटलीस्ट ओपन द डोर, सिट, स्टैंड अप, कीप क्वाइट. ये छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं, ये आप यूज कीजिए. इन चीजों की वजह से बच्चों की इंग्लिश इंप्रूव होगी. ओके, लेट्स कम टू द टॉपिक. ऑल एवरीबडी नोज व्हेन वी कम टू पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच, दीज आर बेसिकली व्हेन इंग्लिश वी विल डिवाइड इनटू पार्ट्स. लाइक वी हैव बॉडी पार्ट्स, फर्स्ट सेल, देन टिश्यूज, देन ऑर्गन्स एंड देन सिस्टम एंड देन कंप्लीटली अ बॉडी, अ ह्यूमन बीइंग. So like this, when we come to English, English is basically made from different parts. Those parts are called parts of speech. When we speak, then the speech has many parts. So in English, we always say that there are 8 parts of speech. We all are familiar with it. We call it noun, then we say pronoun, then it comes verb, then there is adverb, then adjective, preposition, conjunction, and the interjection. Now remember, these today we have to learn all these: noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Why I am repeating again? When you are studying English, the correct pronunciation of English is very important. Remember, when you correctly pronounce a word, then you are speaking English in a clear way. These are the 8 parts of speech. Today, this is a small lecture. This is basically what parts of speech are. From tomorrow, we will divide. First, we will describe noun completely, all its types, then pronoun with all types, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. From tomorrow, we will give one complete lecture on every part of speech. Today, noun. When we say noun, noun is name of anything. When we say noun, what is a noun? Noun is a name of anything. Now remember that there are proper nouns, common noun, abstract noun, material noun, collective nouns. There are 5 different types of noun that we will discuss tomorrow. After noun, like when I say Ahmad, we say Ahmad is a noun. And when in place of Ahmad we use he, we use his. When we write Sadia, then in place of Sadia we write she or we write her. Now, why we use these 2 things? Why we are using? Because if you are writing a paragraph, then don't write Ahmed is a good boy, Ahmed is coming to school, Ahmed is working hard, Ahmed is doing this, Ahmed is doing that. No. Because we take the name Ahmed once, Ahmed, we are talking today about Ahmed. He is a good boy. His hobbies are these. We never say Ahmed is a good boy, Ahmed have these hobbies, Ahmed is doing this and Ahmed is doing that. Similarly with his. So for female, for male, for masculine, we use he and his. And for feminine, we use she and her. Now what these are called? These are noun, and here comes pronoun. And these are pronouns. So pronoun, what we said, noun is a name of a person, place, animal or thing. Noun is a naming word. There are so many definitions of noun. In simple, whenever somebody asks you what is a noun, you will say noun is a naming word. For example, Ahmed, Karachi, Switzerland, lion, tiger and all these things. Clear to you? Now, after pronoun, there are different pronouns. I, we, you, he, she, it, they, himself, herself, ourself, themselves and so on. These are all pronouns which are used in place of a noun. It is used in place of a noun. When it comes to verb, verb is nothing but an action word. Any action is a verb. So, how we will define a verb? A verb is a word which shows action. Run, jump, sleep, dance, laugh, eat. I tell you a very interesting thing. Once it happened, tomorrow you will learn all the kinds of words. But when I was standing in front of my teacher, I said, okay, let's play a game. And what the game is, that I will tell you, I will tell verb in Urdu, you will translate in English. They said, okay. So my teachers were sitting there and I said, bhagna, run. At once answer came. And then I said, nachna, dance, gana, sing, likhna, write, padhna, read, gana, sing. I said, nachana. Then a silence is there. Then I said, gavana. Again a silence is there. Tairana. Again a silence. Then I said, you have to use to make. Gana is sing. Gavana is to make sing. So all these, tomorrow inshallah in verb, we will do excellent exercise and I will tell you different type. This type is also a verb type but it has some different name. So tomorrow we will discuss in detail. Today I am just telling you what basically parts of speech are. Adverb. Adverb tells us more about verb. What is? the definition of adverb is adverb tells us more about verb. When I say gentle, then it's more about verb and noun. It says gently. Clear? When I say sweet, it says sweetly. Sweet itself is an adjective. So adverb tells us more about many things. We will go complete definition and we will do some exercise work. Now it comes to adjective. Adjective is quality of something. Adjective is quality of something. Now when I say quality of something, it is even good and even bad. So adjective, when we give some property to something, then it is an adjective. Colors are adjective. When I say white board, then board is a noun, but white is an adjective. When we say green board, then green is an adjective because it is clearing that what color of board has. When we say man, man is a noun. When I say a tall man, then tall is adjective. When I say girl, girl is a noun. When I say a beautiful girl, then beautiful is an adjective. Is it clear? The very important in English is this preposition, where we make mistakes. In, on, at, to, front, back, behind, between, beside, up, down, in, into, all these things, these are prepositions. Now preposition is you can say the backbone of parts of speech, because in every sentence, whenever we use preposition, if we are not clear with preposition, then we always commit a mistake in that. Like I tell you one very interesting thing about preposition. If you will say, like if I will say this thing, that I am writing a sentence, you are going to use to and at in this. I said that Sadia shouts at me. Sadia shouts to me. How you will fill? What preposition will come over here? So some says Sadia shouts to me. Some says Sadia shouts at me. Now remember, preposition here, these both are correct. You can fill both of them because the meaning, both preposition change the meaning of the sentence. Like when Sadia shouts at me, when I say Sadia shouts at me, it means she is scolding me. She is angry at me. Like teacher shouts at you. The teacher is angry at you and she is shouting at you. But when you are at far place, standing somewhere, far distance place, and from here Sadia shouts, like your name is Ali and Sadia is saying, Ali, come here. Then what Sadia is doing? She shouts to me. She is calling me actually. So when calling, then it's to. When it's angry, then it's at. So this is what preposition is. Conjunction. You have seen this word, conjunction. If I will break it, it will become junction. And what is a junction? The word junction comes to our mind at once, railway junction. What is a railway junction? It joins two cities. From every city train comes, stands on a junction, and junction means that from here the train can move to every city of the country. That is a junction. So junction combines. So conjunction are and, or, if, whether. Now with and we can use two nouns, we can join two nouns. With and we can use to join two sentences. With or we can differentiate two things. With if we can differentiate two quantities. You got my point? So conjunctions are basically the joining of different sentences. Conjunction helps in that. And now comes the interjection. Interjection is your expressions. When when you are very happy, words come out from our mouth. When interjection, when I'm happy, I say, wow. When I like something, I say, awesome. When I'm sad, I will say, alas. I say, oh, ah, what are these? Wow, oh, like I say, alas, I say, hurrah. And if I'm happy with some work, then I will say great. So when I use all these things, then there is always an exclamation mark. And it shows your feelings. So interjection are all those sentences where feeling occurs. So these are all 8 parts of speech. Article is also a part of speech. We will discuss it some other day, a total complete a, and the. Because we have to clear where we are going to use a and the. And we know we are going to use it with vowels. So remember that parts of speech is very important. This is the first basic lecture on parts of speech that I have done. Every student should listen this video and just go through them. Tomorrow, the first video that I will post is only totally on noun. Maybe tomorrow we will post 2 videos, that is noun and pronoun. In 4 days we will complete this parts of speech, and right after that we will come to tenses. And that is tenses, active passive, direct indirect. These are very, very important for especially 9th and 10th and first year, second year students. Even for them who are learning, who are not students, who are seniors, teachers and other working in different offices, job members, they should go with tenses and these basics, because with this is the base how to speak. We are working on spoken English, so these are the basics of spoken English also. This topic is not only important for young children, but this is very important for me also. Remember, whenever I get free, I sit and I revise all these things. Because without working on parts of speech, we are nothing. So thank you very much. But remember that I have requested parents that subscribe the channel, download the video, and tell your students, tell your children to sit and watch this. They all must know what basically parts of speech are. And from tomorrow, don't miss the video. Therefore, I say that always subscribe the channel and press the bell icon, because as soon as I will upload the video, you will get the intimation for that. So thank you very much, and I hope that all students will get some benefit from this basics parts of speech. Thank you.